To give you an idea of what to expect in a text, pre-read the introduction and table of contents. Next, read chapter headings in bold print. Focus on general information, not specifics. When it comes time to read a chapter or section in the textbook, also pre-read the chapter title, subtitles, and focus questions. The first sentence of each paragraph usually introduces the main idea of that paragraph. Take note of visual aids, such as lists, bulleted information, pictures, diagrams, and maps, which can identify the important points. Read the chapter summary and end of chapter questions, if any. These will highlight the most important concepts of the chapter before you read it. Many texts contain unrelated details to the most important concepts. Framework your reading by defining a purpose. This usually comes from your core syllabus objectives, your lecture slides, the front cover objectives of that chapter, or from your pre-reading judgment. Defining your purpose ahead of time helps maximize the time spent studying what's most important while skimming the non-essential bits. After having done your pre-reading survey and identified a purpose, it's time to actually read the text. If you find it difficult to concentrate, read out loud. Many people comprehend and process information better if read out loud. One of the most effective memory techniques is writing something down. As you pinpoint key concepts, use a highlighter, write them down, or make a note in the margin. This will help you remember what you've read, and you will be able to quickly access the important topics in the future. After reading your text, take a moment to identify what you've learned and the important takeaways. This will help you process what you've learned and retain it for the future. This will also help you identify what you still do not fully understand, so you may spend more time reviewing unclear concepts. Collate all of your notes, such as PowerPoint, textbook, and lecture notes, into one document. Without collating what you've learned, you may have your data, but you haven't arranged them in a way that lets you process the knowledge they contain, or weigh individual facts against one another. Collating also helps refine the details per concept, so when it comes time to revisit your notes, you are able to mentally process the information in an organized fashion. When we learn new information, we remember it best immediately after we have learned it. We then forget the details as time passes. To remember what was learned over the long term, we need to move information from short-term to long-term memory. To do this, we need to review what we've learned and do this often. The frequency in reviewing the notes is what matters, not the length of time spent in one sitting. Retention of material increases with repeated revisions. Conduct short weekly review periods. Once a week, go through all your notes. Put reviews in your term calendar and make it a new habit. This will definitely help during test or exam memory recall. Thank you for watching. Please connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RUFCS Learn.